Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. It is Thursday, another eventful and exciting day ahead of us, and quite a day it was last night. Today we're going to talk about. I've got three things I just want to go about, and again, I'm not going to be showing graphs and talking about a lot of data. Leave that to the other people who you watch, and they can get into the more technical data analysis. Today we're talking about three quick things: resilience, basically your aim. And number three is know your enemy. So the first thing is, what I'm seeing right now is, if you thought about where we are right now, it is now basically almost the beginning of June. It's been 6 months. And there's a post today that somebody talked about on Superstonk that GME and AMC are basically the Jason. Yes, the horror movie Jason. If you think about that, it's somebody that just keeps coming back and coming back and coming back, and you cannot get rid of him. Hedge funds are going to be all of the people at Crystal Lake, all of the people who are just out there having fun, a great summer, and Jason's coming to get them one by one. You can drown him, you can lock him out, hit him with something, but he's going to come and get you. And that movie, whenever this guy, one of the Reddit users, talked about that, scared the bejesus out of me. I've always, and I still cannot watch those movies, but putting that perspective and seeing that face of, AMC and GME as Jason coming to get the hedge funds. Yes. One at a time, taking them down. And so that's something to seriously think about, because, whenever those people would run to hide, to barricade the door, just like putting up the option walls that we've been breaking down one at a time, just like last night, and they're going to be putting up more. There's going to be more stuff, more shenanigans, more head fuckery they're going to be throwing up that all around. And Jason's going to come along, find another way in, tear things down. So, just imagine yesterday, $11 billion was traded between GME and AMC. That is intensely insane. That's almost equal to Tesla. It's a whole market capital and volume of trading in a day. And that's what we're dealing with. It's just the amount of volume that they are not going to be able to suppress anymore. So again, think of Jason as AMC and GME. If that can help you sleep better at night, knowing that tomorrow, every day you wake up, he's coming to get them. All right. The second thing is aim. Right now there are no dates for any timeline. We cannot say a date when things are going to go completely hit the fan and just keep skyrocketing up. Things right now, yes, AMC at $20, GME is about $230, and of course it can go up and down, up and down, up and down. But right now, personally, we're all planning just on that one day, that one set day of when things happen, but we don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a long rush, at least 5 days minimum of just straight upward momentum. They're not going to be able to stop it because we're not selling. We're not going to let go. Infinite floor, basically. And with that, I want you to think about after. Runners, when they're running in a track race, they're going to run through the finish line. Football players, they're going to run past the end zone. Archers, snipers, they're aiming through the target. They have a lot of other things to deal with: wind velocity, gravity. You've got the shape of the earth, everything to deal with and to log in their computers and their calculators and write down on the tabulators with the spotter. So for each of us, we have to plan through. And I'm already seeing this. So this is one of the fantastic things, is the shift in language. The shift in language of people in the way they're talking. It's not just, oh, how can I buy in? What can I do? It's, teach me about this. Where can I learn about this? I want to join. How do I buy? I'm thinking about buying AMC or GME, but I don't know enough. Where can I find information? Okay, well, I have that information, but I want to know more. And seeing that about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and now today, and people are talking about candles and how data dealing with more technical analysis, especially reading House of Cards 2 and House of Cards 3, which you should definitely go read on Superstonk. I will link them down below. And seeing about everything that has gone on, because people have gone from just being grocery baggers, mechanics, brain surgeons, doctors, dentists, college students, moms, dads, teachers, you name the job, to now having a stronger financial understanding of everything that's going on, and that is freaking awesome. So I high five and fist pump to all of you out there who've taken the time to really educate yourself and educate each other, to share information about what everything means, and help each other out. So that's freaking awesome. And again, this goes with your mental awareness, because being prepared mentally for all of the stuff that is coming is going to be important. We've gone 6 months and 6 months of just straight nothingness, and having that time to sit back and wait has prepared all of us in so many different ways. On my last video, I talked about this as the tipping point with Malcolm Gladwell. He did a great book, also The Outliers. And the hardest thing for anybody to do is sit and wait, but we don't just sit and wait. We sit and wait through education, research, and getting into this. Buy more stock. You're gonna make me angry, I'm gonna buy more stock. We're not letting go, I wanna buy more stock. Because we also have to know our enemy. And that is what all this research is doing. House of Cards 2 and House of Cards 3 is letting us again reconfirm who our enemy is. And by knowing your enemy, you're gonna know not just how they think, but what they've done. We have the upper hand, we're not selling. We're holding the key, we're not selling. They can do anything they want, but you know what? We're not selling, I'm holding, you know what? I'm gonna buy more. To my sister, she just decided, originally had XX amount of shares and said, how much are you in? All right, I'll be honest, a lot more than you imagined. Well, tell me the truth, how much you're in? A lot more. She's like, all right, well, I'm right behind you. You've done all the research, you educate me and I'm educating her, and finding time to find ways to educate other people about this to get them involved too, because again, people are counting on each other. And that's the best thing about this. I count on you, you can count on me, I've got your back on this. Because when you talk about knowing your enemy, opposed to people to transfer their shares from Robinhood to Fidelity. One guy, Redditor, maybe a guy or girl, not sure, but saw the breakdown of partial shares. One of them was 16% of a GME share that was bought by Robinhood, Melvin Capital, whatever, for $6,000 for a partial share, 16%. That shows you the value that they're willing to pay. Anything, $6,000 for a 0.16 partial share. And that is, again, that comes down to, this is why the infinite floor is there. 10 million, 20 million for GME, 500,000 AMC. Sure. I'm totally for this. Again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, this is just my opinion. And just talking about knowing where the end game is, because the Citadel, they're not going to be easy. It's basically a rattlesnake cornered, and they're not going to get out of it. But in the end, we want accountability. SEC and FINRA, looking at the House of Cards 2 and 3, the fines there are not even, it's a pocket change for what they've done. $150,000 for some things that would happen 58 times over 10 years, 4 years. It just keeps happening. They flaunt it. They'd rather pay the fine, don't have to say they did it or not did it, just pay the fine. So now is accountability time. So all of you out there, I hold for you. Stay strong, and again, get some rest, educate yourself, learn more, share more.